It's a parody or comically exaggerated imitation of something, especially in a literary or dramatic work.
Write his own words.
I thought of
Is that what
that.
popped up on Google?
No, that just came to mind. Sweet. I was sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah. In my research, I also found this is kind of dance-like. So it's a dance, and it's portrayed as something comic to contrast a very serious thing. So with that in mind, let's go from the beginning of the movement and read it through.
Can we do something before you do that? Can we just listen to the tubas at the beginning?
Sure.
I only wanted you to hear that because you'll probably never have a tuba section that comes close to that. And know what really good tuba playing sounds like.
Okay. So now everybody from the beginning, more or less. Why don't we start at number 50? And make sure the tubas will present the main theme, and make sure when you add on to that, you reflect their style, as well as any new dynamics that may appear in your part whenever you. So everybody. I'll take comments now, actually. Alex?
Make sure your wrist isn't turning over so your thumb is pointing up, and then you tend to not break the plane after it starts to do that.
Okay. Oh.
You were queuing, and it was very apparent who was getting queued. Maybe a beat earlier would have been a good time for some of the cues. Some of them I saw lined up pretty well with the answer. So just be prepared.
I think you have a very calm podium presence. Like when you noticed the oboes weren't playing when they were supposed to. They weren't. You forgot to tell them to play. It didn't become like a commotion. It was a problem. You just said, "Okay, you guys play now. Here we go." So it was very calm the way you did that.
I thought your rehearsal plan was very effective. I mean, even the second time going through, I was paying closer attention to the other sections, especially at 20. So even when I wasn't playing the first time, I was paying more attention the second time.
Yeah, I think one thing that came up in the first section of comments that was that the brightly and heavily didn't have much contrast, and I feel like now they definitely sound a lot more contrasting overall.
I like that you gave the people who weren't going to be playing in the section you were working on, you gave them something to do, something to think about, so they're still engaged in the lesson.
Even if it is on a cell phone.
That's right. Good thing I just
Playing
used my brain.
Bling or something.
Thank God we had break.
Right, you seem well prepared. I like your shirt.
Going off of what Joey said, sorry, I started. Going off of what Joey said, I did notice a difference, but if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So I think it could have been more.
Well,
When you were moving through your lesson plan, you had one section played and another section played and another section and another section. 5 sections later, then you put it back together. Maybe some intermittent parts where, okay, now flutes and percussion and saxophones with the 60 parts. Just to get the rehearsal going a little more.
Just a thought, always plan for more. You run out, you really plan for more than you think you'll get to because it might happen.
that's very frustrating as well, though. To have the bell ring and not done. It'll happen more that way than the other way. Last chance. Thank you, Charlie.